Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. We are back once again with What the? And Rocky, our lovely trusty steed. He just doesn't stop. I did forget one other tidbit the other day when I was naming our pet Rocky. The other reasoning was because he does hit with his front hooves, just like the boxer Rocky Balboa. I was ever so eloquently retold that. I've forgotten, so I apologize. But yeah, welcome back to another episode of Cube World, everybody. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves today. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day to those of you that celebrated. I myself am very excited for today because it's just another day. Oh, hi. How are you doing there, Bark Beetle? How do you feel like getting wrecked today? Are you up for it? You feeling it? I thought you were. It feels good we can wreck something nowadays. Oh, level 12 is a wonderful place to be. So yeah, thanks again everybody for coming out, and thanks again continuing the support on Cube World. As per usual, it keeps on growing and growing and growing. The community keeps growing on this game and on the channel. We actually broke 3,500 subscribers for the very first time here, and that's kind of exciting. Yeah, when you start these things, you don't expect, oh god, you don't expect to get wrecked by an ogre first thing in your day. Jerk. Okay, here, we'll click that. Listen, you. I'm fighting you. I don't care. If I drink all my potions, you're going down, jerkwad. Okay, fine. You killed me, ogre. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nomads, what is with you? How did this become the worst place on the planet? Oh, you jerk. You're a water mage on top of being a nomad? Jerkity jerk. Okay, fine. I can't die any faster than this. Kill him. Oh, man. Rocky, we got killed. Man, what a jerk. Well, yeah, anyway, welcome to the start of Cube World. Holy crap, what an auspicious start. Okay, here I thought I was a badass and stuff and got wrecked twice, back to back. Well, that's what I get for getting confident saying we're level 12 when we could actually accomplish things that we can't. What is with you two? Why are you doing the shimmy shimmy shake up there? What's going on? You two okay? What is... Hi, you alright? There's three of you. It's like I caught you doing something bad. You just kind of stuck in a rut, were you? Okay, you guys continue on. Yep. I'm pretty sure they're just dancing. Dancing. Okay, good lord, what a weird day. Yeah, we're going over here. It's a lake. I assume it's a lake, right? Does that look like a lake to you? Kind of looks like a lake to me. I don't care. We're just going over there. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, as I was saying before I so rudely interrupted myself with an ogre fight and then a nomad fight, is thank you everybody for your continued support here. We hit 3,505 as of right now subscribers on the channel, which is amazing. Never expected that, never ever. So it's very nice to have everybody here, all the new faces, all the new comments. And I did want to address one that I did touch on last episode, was I was talking about a kind and nice message that was left for me and why it meant so much to me. Tyler Stokely left me a very, very positive message saying about how he found me, thought me very positive, how I work with my community, and just gave me a very, very pleasant and very touching comment that really made me feel good. And I can't really talk about while I'm destroying a bunch of scout beetles or snout beetles because it's just rude. Give me a second. Listen, guys. I'm trying to have a heartfelt moment here, and you guys are ruining it. I know. You're doing your job. You're just defending the forest from people like me. But I'm not the issue. I know. It's rough. Your mothers are very proud of you. I get it. Okay, let's have a potion. Rocky, we're not having fun here today. This is not what we signed up for. There we go. Get him. Okay, come on, we got this. Yeah, we do that right there. We can do this. I mean, I may not be able to take on an ogre yet, but I can take on a couple of stuff. What the hell was that? There we go. We good? Thank you. Good God. So anyway, thanks again, Tyler, for your comment. Tyler, I'll just say, hey, Rivet. So I was just roaming around on YouTube looking for Cube World content, but 2 weeks ago I came across you, and if I'm honest, I love all your content and the vibe you give off. I appreciate you being so dedicated towards your fans, and just the fact that you're one of the few people who are into Cube World. So summing up, thank you for the good content, and the fact that you're a genuine YouTuber who can just be themselves. So, yeah. Here's the thing. We don't always get comments like that. When we do YouTube, we sit in a bubble some days. So there are days that we feel less and less impressed with ourselves. And life gets in the way sometimes. And you forget what you do. You forget that it can actually help people along or make them happy or anything. And I was in one of those moments when that comment came through, and just gotten some bad news. Was not in the most positive of places mentally in my head. And it was just not really feeling great, and then that came around at the exact moment I needed it, and it made my day, made my week, made me happy for a couple of days ever since. So thank you, Tyler, and thank you everybody that does leave comments on the channel. I do appreciate everyone. I do read, as you guys probably know, I read every comment, and I respond to everybody when I can. There are times if you guys leave comments on older videos that I can't see them, and they get overlooked, and I apologize for that, but it's just the way that YouTube works. You don't always get to read off everything, so if it's on some of the older ones, or if it's a comment under a comment, we don't always see those. So if you ever wonder why sometimes we don't, or if you left me a comment I haven't responded, that's the thing, is I don't always get the notification. So I apologize if that's the case. I don't want anybody to ever think that you know, I'm isolating you or I'm not responding. It's not the case. I do roam through messages, and I go back for a couple of weeks sometimes, and I will see things that have slipped through the cracks, and I try to respond to them then. So just letting you guys know. But yeah, Tyler, thank you again. It was just a it was a needed comment at the right time, and I love, I should say, the fact that doing this has allowed these kind of things to happen. You know, when I do this, I should say, I don't have to speak for anybody else other than myself here. I do YouTube, and I do the Cube World as a way for me to talk about myself, to get out and to kind of process some of my own crap in my head. And there are days that it overwhelms me. There's days that my life will just kind of get in the way of things, that I don't feel right, that I don't feel like up for doing things, and then comments like that come around, and it kind of just gives you a little kick in the pants and lets you understand why it's important, why you do what you do. I don't know if it's necessarily important for anybody else, but it's absolutely important for me. Again, this is how I process, this is how I get through a lot of my issues in my life. And it feels really good when you get a comment like that. So again, you know, I'm very fortunate as well. I don't really get much in the way of trolly comments or negative comments. I get a lot of very positive things from people, and I do appreciate that. And I was actually thinking about that the other day. It's like how many people have issues with, you know, online stuff, you know, that people are taking a break from YouTube, they're overwhelmed, they don't know how to deal with the negative comments and everything. And, you know, part of me wonders where that all stems from. And it's hard to kind of, you know, put your finger on it. We're not doing the lake. I just don't do lakes. It's just the thing. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to wonder like where the negativity comes from. And I know some people are just in pain, and they just, everyone processes things differently. Like I know for myself, I process my pain, my feelings by doing this. This is how I process and get through my issues. Other people don't have outlets or don't have a positive way to do things, and I think that sometimes people just lash out. And the anonymity on the internet is a very easy thing for people to hide behind. But I have a feeling that that's going to change. I think the anonymity is going to become more of a thing where we're not going to be able to hide from things any longer. You know, just the way that the data collection and everything, I think that our time of being anonymous and being able to just do and say what we want online will start to be regulated more and more. At least this is my own personal thoughts. I'm not saying I know everything at all, but I can kind of see the tides changing, and I think that there's going to be one day where there'll be ramifications for things. I was just, you know, following up. There was the one actress from Star Wars that pulled away completely from social media yesterday, and I thought of how awful that must have been for her because of all the garbage that she has to deal with. And I was like wondering, it's like, well, why aren't there ramifications for this? I mean, because obviously it's considered harassment, you know, and if they're of sexual nature, then that is considered a form of sexual harassment. I don't understand why there are not ramifications for these people that will say these things, and I don't get it. And a part of me wonders if it's actually people, or if this is like, you know, something out there to try to make things look worse than they are. And here, this is me putting on my conspiracy hat, pants, and all this kind of stuff. But again, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there is something going on, because the negativity just seems to be counterproductive to what I know. I've traveled a lot. I've been around the world. I've met hundreds of thousands of people, and I know that, you know, in my career, and like the majority of people we meet are nice. Sometimes we'll get people that are grumpy and cranky. Like, I work in a call center right now, and we'll get people that are, you know, upset, and, you know, so they take it out on people when they're on the phones, and, you know, that kind of daunts me. Like, I'm wondering how they think they get away with it. But for the most part, people are nice and kind and generous, and, you know, that's what we tend to be. And like, for me, like, there are going to be, obviously there's going to be people out there that are just going to be in a negative mood and just like to poke and, you know, damn the consequences, because I'm anonymous, I'm just going to be a jerk. I get that, and you know, that's, you know, it's going to be a thing. I'm not discounting that, but I wonder at times if some of these mass amounts of negative comments or negative things are not, like, you know, the same idea as like a bot farm for trolls. You know, put forth a negative thing to try to break society down and make us feel like we're less and less of anything. You know, if we see more comments like that, then we think that society is actually falling apart, and that, you know, we're doomed, kind of thing. You know, like, again, me wondering if there are ulterior motives to things, because again, I'm not an exceptionally trusting person when it comes to the whole shebang anyway. You know, as soon as I saw the data mining things happening on Facebook, I knew that you know, somebody was trying to collect data for a purpose, and I was right. You know, I don't think I know everything about everything. Good God, no. Why would I ever want that? But I kind of figured there are times that you can look at things and kind of go, questioning. And again, this is just a quandary. I wonder if you guys have any thoughts on it. What do you guys think? Do you think that there are people that are just like, or maybe you know people that are just like, they have fun going around trolling people on the internet? I don't know people like that. So, I mean, I don't know if that's an actual thing. I mean, I know I get smart Alex and people that think that they know it all, and they leave me comments about, you know, how I suck and stuff. And that's fine, because, you know, I don't ever claim to know how to play games perfectly. And that's, you know, part of my bio is that I suck. You know, I own that. But, you know, I think that there's people that actually do feel good about tearing down a person and, you know, trying to make them feel less than they are, because, you know, that's part of human nature at times. You know, when you feel bad about yourself, you take it out on others, because it's easier to hurt somebody than to deal with your own pain, right? At least that's what I've noticed. So yeah, that's kind of my thought. You know, I wonder, do you think that that's actually a thing? Like, do you think that this whole online persona is actually the only thing, or is another freaking lake? Are you kidding me? Oh man, what the? Okay, let's do this real quick. Not been a great day for stuff. Throw that away. No, don't need that. It's good. 11.5. Armor is up. It's got more stuff. Let's do this one. It's just a minimal change. What we got here? Rogue, don't need it. Mage, don't need it. We just got rid of that. Okay, so we're closing in. We are going to level up today. I do know that for a fact. And again, I'm not trying to go in diatribes and try to preach and talk to anybody and say, oh, I know everything, you have to listen to me, I'm Rivethead. I'm not. You know, my opinions, you know, I just kind of put forth some of the things that I kind of see. You know, and again, this is me trying to think and put a positive spin, like thinking that there, you know, the majority of this kind of garbage is not necessarily real. I think it's generated. You know, and I don't know. I mean, I know that people have agendas. I know that there's companies that have agendas, and there's organizations that have agendas, and there's people attached to those things. So it's not like, it's not a, like, I don't think it's artificial intelligence, it's Skynet or anything like that yet. We're close, but I don't think that's the thing. But I do believe that sometimes there's agendas, and that it seems to target people quite a bit. And again, I don't know if it's just, you know, if it's, you know, the other thing too is it could be because these are popular people, and you know, jealousy is a hard thing to deal with, and some people will look at people and say, you know, you don't deserve to have what you have, I'm going to take you down because I'm anonymous on the internet. So I guess that could be part of it too. But, you know, for me, I kind of have a feeling sometimes that there's organizations that will have an agenda. You know, be it, you know, they don't like your political stance on something. So, you know, they're going to do a targeted attack on you. And so they'll make a bunch of accounts, and then they start tearing you down on other levels so it doesn't necessarily look like them, kind of thing. And that's kind of what I was thinking. It's like that there can be ulterior motives to things, that it's not just people. You know, because again, everything we do online has its weights and consequences, and you know, even these words I'm saying now could have weight to me down the road. People going, well, Rivet, you had this opinion on things, and you know, we're going to start taking you down. You know, it's weird. The whole online persona and this whole thing of, yeah, the whole online thing right now, it's just kind of odd. And I'm seeing a whole bunch of changes. Some of them good, not all of them great. But it's interesting, you know. You know, the quote of "May you live in interesting times" being, you know, kind of like a curse is, you know, I live it. I've seen it. You know, it's the amount of changes I've seen in my life is interesting too. I mean, even just in technology, and right now, technology is kind of at the forefront of my thought because CES is going on and all the good, beautiful things happening there. Oh man. Damn, every time I do this, there is some kind of jump that I'm doing that's just kind of crazy. Here we go. Come on. Snout Beetle. Yeah, if you guys don't know what CES is, it's a gigantic electronic, consumer electronics show. It's in Taipei, Taiwan. I think it's Taipei. Yeah, I think it is. And it happens once a year, and it's this time of the year. And, oh my. Yeah, AMD and Intel just did major announcements yesterday. With their new upgraded, Intel has a new 28 core processor that does 5 gigahertz or something on all cores, and AMD just announced not 28 cores, and was it 52? Is it 28? 56 threads, yeah. And AMD did 32 64 thread processor and it's like stuff that we could buy, you know. Mind you, it may cost me a small fortune to get any of these things, and do I have anything that I would need that many threads and cores for? Probably not now, but you know, there is that me going, oh, I need and all the new cases and RGB everything, and like right now I'm seeing a lot more cases. It's interesting this year for me. Again, if I'm geeking out, it's because I do. I love technology, always have, always will. Is there any sapphires? Do you have a sapphire in the building? Diamonds? Anything? Gold? So yeah, I do love technology. I do love these kind of announcements, do this kind of stuff. So anyway, AMD and NVIDIA have been kind of lackluster on the whole making new video cards front. It's been a little bit. There's been rebranding. The 10 series has been with us on NVIDIA for just over 2 years now, or just around. No, it's been over 2 years since I've had my 1070. Beautiful card, love it, and you know, I'm in no need of getting an upgrade as of yet. But I find it interesting that there is no new cards, like nothing currently. And NVIDIA didn't do any announcements, said they're a long ways away, type of thing, and it's weird. There we go, got to level up, baby. And AMD, just the only thing that they're doing is that they've got a updated Vega card with a new process, like a new 7 nanometer or something, but nothing major. And I'm like, wow. So here we are, you know, 2 years after the fact. Because even AMD, they only had a refresh last year from the 4 series to the 5 series. And so I was just kind of hoping that we'd hear something this year, but doesn't look like it. We may be looking another year without any new video cards, which can be kind of stinks. And I can kind of get it. You know, a lot of the data mining thing, like the bitcoins and stuff, has been a thing this year. So they've been making money hand over fist. So why develop and why do anything when you don't have to? You know, there's the consumer, the need for the cards is still there. So they don't need to create something new when they already have an existing market for it. But that's been waning. So I have a feeling that we may see things get announced by Christmas. Fingers are crossed. Maybe even later this summer. There is some rumblings that we still may get some NVIDIA cards this summer. But I don't know. And then the other thing that I just saw was Red Dead Redemption kind of got sneaky release stuff out there that I'm not necessarily 100% enthralled with. Oh, God, I forgot that we just did this. Yeah, I'm just going to make potions here real quick. so I can pick up more heart flowers because it drives me nuts. But let's do this real quick. We've got... I said we were going to do climbing, right? Because I need to get my... Oh, son of a bitch. Cancel. Why did I put swimming? Why? Why did I do it that last time? I did. Because I'm a jerk. I'm an idiot. Anyway. Red Dead Redemption. The game that I'm super excited for. Love the original one. Red Dead Redemption 2 is getting announced. E3 is next week, so you can expect me rambling about games more and more and more. But E3, we got Red Dead Redemption stuff. So I guess Microsoft kind of accidentally announced some of the special things going on with it. They've got some pre-release information going on. So they kind of came out and said, oh, this is all the stuff. And I was going to consider pre-ordering it, and then I'm waiting now. Like, I refuse to do this because it just doesn't make any sense. They've got, I think it's like 4 or 5 different versions of the game that are available. One massive edition for like $100 US that doesn't even have the game attached to it. It doesn't really have much in it that I could see. Usually you get these like super special editions have like a figurine or something in it. This doesn't even have that. It's like playing cards and a map and a game board stuff, and like there's no physical copy of the game. It's just like, what the hell? Like, where did you guys learn to do this stuff? And then I remember, oh yeah, it's probably being published by Ubisoft or something, you know? It's like, who knows who's putting this one out? Yeah, they've got 4 different or 5 different variants of the game, and they all seem to have different deals or different things in them. Like you can buy the standard edition of the game, which gives you X, Y, and Z things, and then if you get the next edition up and pay another $20, you get actually more content in the game. That's not that you like unlocked missions in the game. I'm like, wait. So wait, if I spend my money and buy the game, I don't get the game anymore? I'm like, oh, here we go again. It's just stupidity. So yeah, I'm just kind of going, I'm not sold, guys, you know. And again, this is something we have to do as consumers, is we have to, you know, we have to respond with our money. And if we don't do it, these jerks are going to continue getting away with this garbage for more. And this is the thing, is like pre-ordering stuff has been a bane. Like I remember when it first started, I was working at EB Games when we first did the pre-order stuff. You know, you put your $5 down, you guarantee a copy of the game. That was the first thing we had. And then all of a sudden they were doing, it's like, oh, well, if you pre-order the game, you're going to get this content. And if you're with Xbox, you get this content. But if you're with PlayStation, you get this thing. So choose wisely, because you're, just like, it's become silly. And that is the coolest ledge ever. But yeah, it's like, I just don't think the gaming market is really on point some days. Oh, well, hello, beautiful. And I'm not talking to you, Ogre. Even though you are orange, and I should be able to kill you now. We're doing it. What difference a level makes, or am I still screwed? Okay, fine. We're drinking a potion. I'm taking this ogre down. I don't care what he says. Dope. You cannot kill me. You're halfway down anyway. Here. Jesus. Okay, he's brutal. Listen, you. One of these days, I'm going to be able to take an ogre down. And when I do, you're going to rue it. I'm taking you right now, jerk. Finally killed myself an ogre. Oh, that was brutal. Did not like it. Let's take a look at what we got. Jesus. I hate them, though. Great maces, they're just brutal. Power 65, I don't want to carry it for too long. We've got, it's working, so we'll get rid of it. Let's see if there's any more junk here. Ranger, don't need it. Wow. We got some stuff here, so I will need to start putting some of this stuff together. I don't have anything new there. We will need to start building up some of our armor and start putting the little bells and whistles on, because it's so pretty. Decorate them. Is that a terrier? Hi. How are you, buddy? You're so cute. He's adorable. Yeah, so I probably ranted about more stuff than I've actually talked positive, and it was all about the positive stuff. Tyler, you had got me in such a good mood, and I don't know why I ruined it on myself, but I do. This is how I am someday. Oh God, no! Laser witches! How did you survive that, Rocky? I saw you. You flew away into the clouds because you're magic. Oh, man. So let's go in and take a look at this stupid castle and see if we can wreck it. If it's, does it said Senor Palace? Sirior. To me, it's going to be Senor Palace. Mister's Castle. Yeah, let's try. Oh, God. Okay, I'm in trouble. Take a potion. Take a potion. Take a potion. Okay. I could do this. Man, there's a lot of ranged dudes over there. Take these guys out. Hehehe. And you guys get the old whammy. Okay, you need to stop. There is potential here. We have potential of being able to clean this place up. So let's go in and take a look at it. No guarantees. We've got 2 potions. That should be enough. Let's go in with 2 potions. Can we? How far can we get with 2 potions? This is what we'll see today. It's a challenge. I challenge myself to a 2 potion room. Let's do it. See what we can. Grab it. I'm also grabbing a bomb because I'm feeling spry. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Okay, we got you. Okay, that's not so bad. Gotta use one of the potions though. Well, and then there was 1. Maybe more than 2 potions. We'll see. Okay, he's done. Sometimes you just gotta take out the guy who's gonna cause you the most problems, right? You gotta just kick him. Kick him when he's down. Oh yeah. Yeah, so anyway, I'm in a good mood. Everything is going well. I ran into a snag and kerfluffle with my walking. As you guys know, I've been walking back and forth to work and been enjoying the hell out of it. It's been great. You know, it feels good to get out and exercise and do all the things that I've been doing, but I made a mistake. I walked too damn much and ended up getting a huge blister on my foot. So I've actually been taking the bus for the last couple of days. I was going to try yesterday. And we ended up having just a nasty little rainstorm, so I did not get to take my walk into work. Oh man, road wrecking my day. That's it, jerk. Okay, I gotta go over here to this mage because you're sucking the life out of me, buddy. Get this. Okay, I don't know what that did. Okay, you done? Okay. Yeah, so the walk's been put on a little bit of a hiatus until I get everything back to my foot heals. So I'm gonna try today to see. It feels pretty good, but at least I'm gonna walk part way. You know, I got some bus tickets if I need them. What we got here? See what we can do here. Okay, I don't know what I did there. What the hell is that dusty chest? I just saw that. That is beautiful for rogue. Just the blue on that. Beautiful. Let's see what we got here. Already better. Boom. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. Obviously mage stuff. I don't really ever need mage stuff. I'm cleaning. I'm maintaining this. I've never done this in any of my playthroughs. I've never been good at keeping things clean and organized in my stuff. We got a boss battle. We got 6 more potions. What do you guys think? Shall we? Yeah. That's what we do. Let's see if we can wreck this, guys, without having to take any of our special abilities and wait for those to heal up. Get him, Rocky. Use your hoofs. Beat him up. There you go. There we go. Okay, so here we are. Oh, you're a mage, huh? Well, here's what I think about you mages. Your stupid faces. Okay, fine. Wow, you're mean. Okay, I'm taking a potion. Wow, you can just kind of aim that wherever you want. Is that your whole thing? Okay, stop it. There you go. Rocky, kick him. Kick him. When he's down, kick him. Dang it. Wow. Listen, you. Stop it. You're getting mean. Wow, am I hitting you for anything? Okay, let's take a potion. I saw that coming. Listen, I know what you're about. Get away from me. That's just you're just cruel. You can follow me like that? That's just not fair. It's no. You should not be able to follow me with your whirligig. I can't aim like that. I can barely get you. Wally, you cheated. Made this mage a big cheat. Genrona? You're evil. Here, take one of those. You got that. I'm killing you. I don't care. I'm collecting all your points. I'm going to level up. What did we get? 66 XP. Iron shoulder armor, which is plus 34, which we may actually be able to wear. So 17 over 11. Boom. There we go. We wore it. What we got here? Mage stuff. Don't care. So that is... Okay. Out. So there you go. That went pretty good. So I ranted about a lot of stuff today. Again, so sorry. Not my intention. This is what happens when I sit down. Is I get a certain thing said in my head, and then I go off script. It's not like I write a script. I just have an agenda, like a plan, an agenda in my head of what, okay, Rivet, this is what you can talk about today. And then I usually try to stick to it, or at least try to get key points in. And then there's days like today that I completely fall apart and I get off on a tangent, because life does that. Life is full of tangents. Tangents are great. And, oh, Senor Palace was not where I was headed. I get you. Well, thank you, Senor Palace. And Janorama, Ding Dong, whatever you were inside. Hated you. Big old magey face. But that will be the end of today's episode. Again, thank you, everybody, for your continued support here on the channel. And I apologize again for a little bit of a rant and conspiracy tirade. But, hey, excuse me for thinking the better of people and hoping that we actually aren't a bunch of trolls on the internet. That we're actually nice people, because that's what you guys have showed me. You know, for the majority, people are pretty freaking amazing. And I guess that's what I'm trying to get at, is like, I kind of have faith in humanity more so than some other people. And, you know, I will probably be proven wrong one day when the trolls come and hit me, and it could be after this this video, but that's okay. You know, I assume I've got thick enough skin to handle a bunch of hate, because I've dealt with hate a lot in my life, you know, and, you know, I just do what I can. But once again, everybody, thanks for all your support. I will see you guys on Sunday in our next episode. Also, starting off a new series this week, I got a hold of Vampire, which is a RPG-ish adventure game / action thing with vampires. So kind of hard to pigeonhole. Just got it installed. Haven't played it yet. Expect that this weekend. But anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.